While motor racing is still in its infant stages in some parts of Asia, that's definitely not the case in Japan, and especially in Fuji. Built in the early 1960s, the track here hosted a Formula One Grand Prix as early as 1976, and the unique layout and stunning location has been drawing fans and racers alike ever since. Let's find out more.
Fuji Speedway was built in 1965. Started to business in 1966. The history has about 50 years. Super GT and Super Formula, Super Endurance race.
Japan is obviously one of those tier one markets, traditionally one of the biggest economies of the world. Fuji in terms of heritage in Asia, but also operational and managerial excellence. It's probably the number one track that we go to in our series.
40 years ago, many Japanese teams and many Japanese manufacturers participated in Le Mans 24 hours race.
And such, when you move on to endurance racing, their understanding of the 24-hour race, the WEC, and obviously us as AsianLMS series is much greater. Their depth of knowledge, the fan base, I think is really quite deep here, to be honest. From my childhood growing up, I have images of watching Fuji late at night, watching James Hunt win the Formula One race here in the 1970s. To actually be here and running a race here is a little bit like a childhood dream come true. So for me, it's very exciting. The interesting thing of Fuji, it basically has a bit of everything, the track. I mean, it has, I think, the longest straight in Asia, so it really can give those cars with that extra power and straight line speed, a real chance to let off steam.
All Japanese motorsport fan knows the Le Mans 24 hours race. The motorsport fan can enjoy the race in each place to our course.
I think that's why, teams and drivers, when you do a schedule, they look for Fuji first, because not only is it an iconic circuit in its own right, but from a driving and sporting perspective, it is a very exciting circuit to come and drive at.
Welcome back.